Hi, welcome to Nagesh Biology online classes. Those who have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like and share to your friends. Let's discuss about a topic, C4 pathway. This C4 pathway, also known as C4 cycle. There are different names or different synonyms are there for C4 pathway. This pathway, otherwise known as beta carboxylation pathway. This pathway, otherwise known as Hatch and Slack pathway, because this pathway is discovered by Hatch and Slack scientists. So this pathway, otherwise known as Hatch and Slack pathway. The mainly C4 cycle or C4 pathway, dry tropical region plants exhibits C4 pathway. Whatever plants grow in the dry tropical region, extreme hot climatic region, such type of plants so exhibits C4 pathway. Next, here first CO2 fixation product means CO2 after fixing with PEP, phosphoenol pyruvic acid. It is 3-carbon compound. The first fixation product in C4 plants, that is OAA. The full form of OAA, that is oxaloacetic acid. So this is 4-carbon compound. So this pathway, otherwise known as C4 pathway, because first formed stable compound, that is oxaloacetic acid, that is formed in this pathway. So this pathway, otherwise known as C4 pathway. The main important points of this C4 pathway. C4 pathway exhibiting plants, they have special adaptations, so they can tolerate high temperature. C4 plants, they are special. C4 plants are special. So why they are special? That is important. So the C4 plants, they are special because they can tolerate high temperature. All C4 plants can tolerate extreme high temperature. So they also respond to high light. They also respond to high light intensities. They also respond to extreme high light intensities. C3 plants, they cannot respond to high light intensities. Now, as well as they also lack photorespiration. Photorespiration is not found in C4 plants. So the photorespiration only determines the amount of yield produced by the plant. If any plant exhibits photorespiration, the productivity or yield of that plant will be very less. But here, due to lack of photorespiration, so productivity of these plants will be more comparatively C3 plants. So here the productivity is high comparatively C3 plants. This pathway identified around 1500 plant species. Total 1500 plant species exhibits C4 pathway or C4 cycle. But all these plants are angiosperms only. They are flowering plants. But these total 1500 plant species, they belongs to around 19 families. In our India, a scientist studied on C4 pathway in different plants. But the scientist name here, V.S. Ramadas. This scientist, he did the research on C4 pathway in our India on different plants. But here C4 pathway exhibiting plants, they show the special anatomical characters. Special anatomy exhibited by the C4 plants. Special anatomy. That anatomical characters will discuss. Structural peculiarities of C4 leaf. C4 leaf or C4 pathway exhibiting leaf, it shows the many different unique anatomical features. So the ones we'll see here, what are the structural peculiarities can be seen in C4 leaf. They exhibits the C4 pathway exhibiting plant leaf. It exhibits special type of leaf anatomy. What are the special type of leaf anatomy? Presence of large bundle sheath cell. So that is called Cranch anatomy. Cranch anatomy exhibited by only C4 pathway exhibiting plants. Cranch, it is a German language word. In German language, the Cranch means that is width. That is ring-like arrangement of bundle sheath cells. The bundle sheath cells are larger in size and they are arranged like a ring around vascular tissues. That is the ring-like arrangement of bundle sheath cells. That is the unique feature of C4 plants. The bundle sheath cells, how they are arranged like a ring. But here the bundle sheath cells, all bundle sheath cells, they are larger in size. So here, this is the unique feature. But in the bundle sheath cell, what you can observe, the xylem tissue you can find towards upper epidermis, and as well as phloem also you can observe. But here the xylem phloem surrounded by bundle sheath cells. So xylem, phloem both are vascular tissues, but xylem located towards upper epidermis, but whereas phloem found towards lower epidermis. Xylem, phloem both vascular tissues enclosed by bundle sheath cells. These are bundle sheath cells. But bundle sheath cells, how they are arranged? Exactly like a ring. They are arranged around vascular tissues around xylem, phloem. But these bundle sheath cells, they have larger number of chloroplasts. The total bundle sheath cells, they have larger number of chloroplasts. That is the one more unique feature of C4 plant bundle sheath cells. Next, as well as cell wall, thick cell wall. The comparatively C3 plants, the cell wall is more thick. That is one more unique feature of C4 plants. But the cell wall, so here it is impermeable to gases. So here the bundle sheath cells, they do not allow gases. So the carbon dioxide, mainly carbon dioxide, cannot enter into the bundle sheath cell. So like that, the impermeable to gases, that whatever cell wall, thick cell wall is there, that thick cell wall, that will not allow the gases. That is one more unique feature. But here, the no intercellular space. So all the cells are compactly packed without intercellular space. All these are the unique feature of C4 pathway exhibiting plant leaves. All these characters can be seen in the bundle sheath cells of C4 plants. But here C4 plants, they can tolerate extreme high temperature. So 30 to 45 degrees centigrade temperature also they can tolerate. There is one more important feature about C4 plants. They can tolerate extreme high intensity of the light and as well as extreme high temperature up to 45 degrees centigrade temperature also they can tolerate. But here the one more important point here, there are many plants they exhibits that C4 cycle. What are those plants? We will see few plants. So maize, that is Gia maize. Next sugar cane plant. It is one more plant. Next, so here the sugar cane scientific name Saccharum officinarum. Next sorghum vulgare, that is Jowar scientific name. Like this here the many plants exhibits C4 pathway. But most important point about C4 cycle, in the C4 pathway also C3 cycle occurs, that is a Calvin cycle. Main biosynthetic pathway in C4 plants or C4 cycle, main biosynthetic pathway, that is C3 cycle. So the main biosynthetic pathway, that is C3 cycle, also occurs in C4 pathway. But here the Calvin cycle also occurs. But here C4 cycle, total entire C4 pathway, it occurs in 2 cells. The number of cells participates in C4 pathway, that is 2 types of cells. But here the cells, 2 types, there are 2 types of cells participate in C4 pathway. The first type of cell, mesophyll cell. Second type of cell, bundle sheath cells. But here the total entire C4 cycle or C4 pathway, it occurs mainly in 2 cells. So mesophyll cell and bundle sheath cell. In the bundle sheath cell only main biosynthetic pathway that occurs, so that is C3 cycle. It is the main pathway, main cycle that occurs in bundle sheath cell. But here C3 cycle also occurs in C4 pathway. C3 cycle also occurs in CAM plants, that is crustacean acid metabolic pathway. So the main biosynthetic pathway in all plants, that is C3 cycle. So here the C3 cycle also included in C4 pathway, especially in bundle sheath cells. But whereas in C3 pathway that occurs in only mesophyll cells. But here chloroplast dimorphism also can be seen in C4 plants. 2 types of chloroplasts can be observed. So here types of chloroplasts, 2 types that can be observed in C4 pathway exhibiting plants. First type, agranal chloroplasts, that can be observed in bundle sheath cell. So the chloroplasts are 2 types. So in the bundle sheath cells, agranal chloroplast will be there. So agranal chloroplast means the without grana. Chloroplast will be there, but without grana. Such type of chloroplasts are known as agranal chloroplast, that is found in bundle sheath cells. But whereas granule chloroplast, so that is found in mesophyll cell. So here 2 types of cells are involved and 2 types of chloroplasts also involved in C4 pathway. But here granule chloroplast, the chloroplast consists grana, thylakoid grana. Such type of chloroplast found in mesophyll cells. But the most important point about C4 pathway, 2 types of cells are involved. But here in the whereas C3 cycle, only 1 type of cell involved, that is mesophyll cell. Now we discuss detailed information about C4 pathway or C4 cycle. In C4 pathway mainly 4 major steps are there. So the first step, total steps are 4 steps. So the first step is called carboxylation. Second step is known as reduction. Third step, oxidative decarboxylation. Fourth step, phosphorylation. These are the 4 major steps involved in C4 pathway. In C4 cycle, mainly 2 types of cells are involved. That is mesophyll cells and bundle sheath cells. See the left side, whatever cell is there, that is mesophyll cell. The next cell, bundle sheath cell. But this pathway, it occurs in 2 cells. So that's why here the mesophyll cell is there, bundle sheath cells. These cells play important role in C4 pathway. Now in this pathway, first step is called carboxylation. 6 molecules of CO2 in first step. Carbon dioxide, 6 molecules of CO2 enters into cytoplasm of mesophyll cell. So the CO2 react with 6 H2O molecules. That is water also found in the cytoplasm of mesophyll cell. This leads to formation of 6 molecules of bicarbonate ion. So 6 molecules of bicarbonate ions are formed in cytoplasm. In first step, so here in the cytoplasm of mesophyll cell, there will be PEP. Full form of PEP, phosphoenol pyruvic acid. Already there will be 6 molecules will be there. So here these 6 molecules of PEP enough to continue the cycle the number of times, several times. This 6 PEP so react with 6 molecules of HCO3 minus ions, bicarbonate ions. This step is known as carboxylation. Here phosphoenol pyruvic acid, so indirectly combining with carbon dioxide, but in the form of bicarbonate ion. But carbon dioxide fixation that occurs in cytoplasm of mesophyll cell, that process is called carboxylation. But phosphoenol pyruvic acid, it is 3 carbon compound. But here HCO3, 1 carbon compound. 3 carbon compound phosphoenol pyruvic acid, 1 carbon compound HCO3, that combines and leads to formation of OAA. That 6 molecules of OAA are formed. But here oxaloacetic acid, 4 carbon compound. First formed compound, that is oxaloacetic acid, that is formed in the cytoplasm of mesophyll cell. First product in C4 pathway, that is oxaloacetic acid. So that is 4 carbon compound, that's why it is also called C4 pathway. The first carboxylation occurs in cytoplasm of mesophyll cells. But here the 6 molecules of OAA that enters into chloroplast of mesophyll cell. So whatever the structure is there, this is a chloroplast. Chloroplast of mesophyll cell. It is a chloroplast of bundle sheath cell. But here 6 OAA, the oxaloacetic acid, that will migrates or that enters into chloroplast of mesophyll cell. But here just only whatever oxaloacetic acid is formed, that will be entered into the chloroplast of mesophyll cell. But here this OAA, the OAA number of carbons, 4 carbons will be there, 4 carbon compound. This OAA converts into 6 molecules of malic acids. But here malic acid also 4 carbon compound. But in the second step, that is reduction step. But that reduction step, but what happens here? 6NADPH, that is oxidized to 6NADP. So, but here 6 molecules of NADPH, these 6 molecules of NADPH oxidized. This 6 NADPH oxidized to 6 molecules of NADP, but here it is oxidized but OAA, that is reduced. This oxaloacetic acid, that is reduced to malic acid. So this step is called reduction step. So malic acid is formed in chloroplast of mesophyll cell. That is the second step that occurs in C4 pathway. Just here, these 6 molecules of malic acid enters into the chloroplast of bundle sheath cells. But here 6 molecules of malic acid that undergoes oxidative decarboxylation, that is the third step. So here in the third step, 2 major events occurs. So oxidation occurs, next decarboxylation also occurs. So malic acid, it undergoes or it enters into the oxidative decarboxylation that leads to 6 molecules of pyruvic acid. Here pyruvic acid is 3 carbon compound. Oxidative decarboxylation effect, here 6 molecules of NADPH are utilized here, but here what happens? 6 molecules of NADP that reduced to 6 molecules of NADPH. So it is reduced but it is oxidized. So it is called oxidative decarboxylation. But here this malic acid is oxidized and as well as this malic acid, it enters into the decarboxylation. Removal of carbon dioxide from substrate is called decarboxylation. Because of decarboxylation, 6 CO2 molecules are released in the chloroplast of bundle sheath cells. This CO2 enters into C3 cycle, that is the main biosynthetic pathway that occurs in bundle sheath cells. But here the C3 cycle occurs in only bundle sheath cells, because in the bundle sheath cell chloroplast, RUBP and Rubisco enzymes will be there. RUBP, ribulose 1,5 bisphosphate, and Rubisco enzyme that is found in bundle sheath cells chloroplast. That's why here CO2 that is accepted by RUBP. So the 2 carboxylations occurs in C4 pathway. First carboxylation step, that is with PEP. But whereas second carboxylation, that is carbon dioxide accepted by RUBP, that second carboxylation occurs in bundle sheath cells. But here 6 NADPH are formed, but NADPH are utilized, but that is balanced. But here because of C3 cycle, here the glucose, the main important carbohydrate, that is glucose, is produced in cytoplasm of bundle sheath cell. Because here in the C3 cycle, all the events occurs in chloroplast of bundle sheath cell, but glucose, that is carbohydrate, is produced. But here the 2 major steps, oxidation occurs and as well as decarboxylation. That step is called oxidative decarboxylation. The one more most important point. So the number of carboxylations occurs in C4 pathway, 2 carboxylations. First carboxylation, that mesophyll cell, cytoplasm, CO2 combined with PEP. But whereas second carboxylation, carbon dioxide, so react with RUBP, that is occurs in bundle sheath cells chloroplast. Here whatever pyruvic acid, the number of molecules, 6 molecules are formed, that pyruvic acid, it will enters into the chloroplast of mesophyll cell. 6 molecules of pyruvic acid as it is, whatever pyruvic acid is formed, that pyruvic acid enters into the chloroplast of mesophyll cell. But here it is the last step, fourth step. This pyruvic acid. So here it undergoes phosphorylation that leads to formation of phosphoenol pyruvic acid. But here the major important steps, 12 molecules of ATPs plus 6 molecules of inorganic phosphates are utilized. So for 6 pyruvic acids, 12 ATPs are utilized, 6 molecules of inorganic phosphates are used. But it leads to formation of 12 adenosine monophosphates. 12 adenosine monophosphates are formed, and as well as inorganic pyrophosphates also formed. 12 PPI, that is inorganic phosphates are produced. But once you observe carefully, so here the number of ATPs are utilized, 12 molecules for 6 pyruvic acids. That is, excess ATPs are utilized in C4 pathway. In the C3 pathway or C3 cycle, for one glucose formation, 18 ATPs are utilized. But whereas here excess ATPs, so 12 excess ATPs are utilized in mesophyll cell. Here 12 ATPs are excess ATPs utilized for production of one single glucose molecule. For one glucose molecule production through C4 pathway, number of ATPs utilized means 30 ATPs. Because in the C3 cycle, 18 ATPs are utilized. But here excess 12 ATPs are utilized. So total for production of one single glucose, 30 ATPs are used. But here whatever step occurs, that step that is called, so phosphorylation, it is the fourth step, that is phosphorylation. So here the phosphorylation occurs in chloroplast of mesophyll cell, that is occurs at the time of conversion of pyruvic acid to phosphoenol pyruvic acid. So here phosphoenol pyruvic acid, that is 3 carbon compound, so that enters into cytoplasm of mesophyll cell again to run the pathway. It is a cyclic process. This process catalyzed by various different types of enzymes. The first step, carboxylation, it is catalyzed by PEP carboxylase. It is enzyme. That enzyme catalyzes this first reaction. Here whatever reaction occurs. Second enzyme, it is first enzyme. Second enzyme, that is malic dehydrogenase, that is second enzyme. So this enzyme, second enzyme, play important role at the time of conversion of OH to malic acid. But here third enzyme, that is the third step. Here whatever third step is there, that is catalyzed by malic enzyme. So here the fourth step, that is here, so that is catalyzed by, that reaction occurs presence of pyruvate dikinase. So this is pyruvate dikinase. It catalyzes conversion of pyruvic acid to phosphoenol pyruvate or pyruvic acid. But here the most important point here, in some plants only here, so is majority of plants oxaloacetic acid converts into malic acid. But in some plants OAA converts into 6 molecules of aspartic acid. So that aspartic acid also 4 carbon compound. OAA also 4 carbon compound. This process occurs in only few plants only. But here in majority of plants oxaloacetic acid, that is reduced to malic acid. So it is a continuous cyclic process occurs. But main biosynthetic pathway, that is C3 pathway, that occurs in bundle sheath cells. So main important questions, the number of cells participates in C4 pathway, that is 2 types of cells, mesophyll cells and bundle sheath cells. The number of carboxylations occurs in C4 pathway, 2 carboxylations. First carboxylation is mesophyll cell here. Second carboxylation in bundle sheath cell, that is in C3 pathway. Total how many ATPs are needed for production of one glucose molecule through C4 pathway? 30 ATPs. Total how many NADPH are used? 12 NADPH only. The NADPH utilization in C3 C4 pathway same, because here 6 NADPH are used, 6 NADPH are produced. This is a continuous process. This type of pathway exhibited by dry tropical plants, whatever plants grow extreme hot climatic conditions.